When you go to summer camp, you want the real deal. You want real wilderness, real end-of-the-road adventure, real challenges and new experiences. And you also want a place that's far from the ordinary world. A magical place where the song of the loon sings you to sleep each night. You want Many Point. Known for innovation, Many Point Scout Camp has been delivering the real thing to troops from across the United States and Canada for over 65 years. Troop-style camping started right here at Many Point. Run the Ironman, climb our fire tower, build your troop or team with our Ethics in Action program. Challenge your friends to the polar bear swim. Spend a night in our remote yurt site. Plan a troop sauna. Spend some time with our international staff member and get a world's eye view of scouting. You can get the latest updates from Many Point Radio, produced by our Radio Merit Badge class. Learn about Many Point history in our own museum. You can even sample the lifestyle of early loggers in our logging outpost. Hear some of the wild and woolly tales from our storytellers, and leave with your own souvenir log brand. And don't feed the chickens too much. International Target Sports Outpost tests your eye and your aim. Learn to use an array of target weapons from around the world. At Adventure Cove, you'll swim, climb, and compete in an aquatic playground with a floating climbing wall and other water fun. You'll also master the wind with our sailboards and boats and explore the bays and points around beautiful Many Point Lake in different styles of kayaks. Many Point has 2 cope courses. Test your balance and your nerves while you build leadership and teamwork skills. Hop the pontoon boat to spend a night in a treehouse village. Pull up the ladder, cook some cool food, learn about tree ecology, shoot slingshots, and much more. Huck Finn Overnight puts you out on a raft where old-fashioned fishing, swimming, and cooking fun rules. Besides this amazing array of advancement and adventure activities, Many Point supports your troop or crew in other ways. Chaplains are on hand too and conduct weekly non-denominational services. We offer complete food service, from dining hall dining to hot food delivered to your troop site to the benefits of patrol-style cooking. You only go to Scout Camp once a year, so when you go, you want to do it right.
Sailing, Scout Craft,
Fire Tower,
Climbing Tower,
the beach, Raven's Roost,
Water polo!
The fact is, there's something for everyone at Tomahawk. Tomahawk is simply one of the largest and best scout camps in the Midwest. From the moment you arrive, you can see and feel the difference. With 3,000 acres of lakes and forests and miles of shoreline, Tomahawk's impressive size offers equally impressive opportunities. We do things here in a big way. Our 60-foot climbing tower dwarfs those at most scout camps. Our legendary high cope course is simply the most impressive ropes experience in the business. The view from the top of our 100-foot fire tower reveals just how much space we have to deliver the best summer camp your unit has ever had.
Tomahawk's just an awesome place to come to. If you want to deliver your program in Tomahawk, you can do it. It's like a condensed soup, just add water.
Our beaches deliver both aquatics education and fun for every level of camper. Our horse program offers a real experience in horsemanship for those working on advancement, and fun trail rides for those who want just a sample of life on horseback.
If they come up to camp with us the first year, I have them. They're hooked.
Scout Camp means advancement, and Tomahawk delivers here too, with support for over 30 merit badges. We offer both quality instruction and facilities that makes the learning go down easy. Now, you expect these things at a scout camp, right? What you might not expect is a place like Raven's Roost. where you can visit a wilderness outpost that's lost in time. Hike in and spend the night in a sod-roofed hut deep in the woods. Spend the day actually experiencing life from another time. Cook your victuals over a smoky fire. Fire your authentic wooden longbow through a stockade wall. Learn to throw the fearsome bearded axe. And come back and tell your friends that they may read about adventures, but you've lived them. Oh, and by the way, at Tomahawk, we know how to have fun.
It never ceases to amaze me how much energy the staff has up here.
They're always nice to the scouts, and they're just great to be with.
We offer 3 sub-camps to choose from that match whatever style of camping your troop prefers. All with full food service if you like. And one more thing. At Tomahawk, tents, cots, and dining flies are all included in the camp fee.
Sitting around the campfire in the evening, they're building relationships with each other there that will carry on into the school year, and they'll have lifelong friendships because of their years spent here at Tomahawk Scout Reservation.
We've all heard the names and the stories of winter adventure. Steger, Bancroft, Amundsen, Hillary. Epic stories of exploration and courage. Now, by coming to Northwind, you too can sample the excitement of winter adventure. Winter in Minnesota can be a beautiful place. It's a world transformed. But winter can also be challenging, a place where proper training and equipment are crucial, and a place where good preparation makes all the difference. Learning to see winter in a new way changes a person, and it's something that happens at Northwind. Northwind Experience is an introductory program open to 6th grade and older. Participants arrive Saturday morning. Spend the day in winter games and activities. Using our wide selection of winter gear, they eat a trail lunch and have dinner in our lodge at the end of the day. Then spend a night in our bunkhouse and leave Sunday morning after a hot breakfast. All 3 programs begin the same way. When you arrive at Northwind, your group will be put into a crew of 8 to 12 people, assigned a crew guide and assistant from our staff that will begin teaching you everything you need to know to be safe and comfortable in winter conditions. Your training will include food selection and eating right, and we provide a generous supply, and how to choose and pack your cruise supplies. You'll be amazed at the huge collection of high-quality gear we have. And of course, you'll learn how to dress properly using our complete selection of winter clothing. Learning is fun at Northwind. When it's time for you to head out for your activities, you'll be perfectly prepared for a real winter adventure. Your crew can choose from many activities, including skiing, snowshoeing, winter games, or even a visit to Spider Island.
In scouting, a boy is encouraged to educate himself instead of being instructed. These words from Sir Robert Baden-Powell, the founder of Scouting, are as true today as they were for Scouts back in the last century. There's something extra adventurous about camping in the winter. Everything in nature looks and sounds so completely different. Camping in the winter is a scouting experience you'll never forget. If you're 11 or 12, you can get your first experience of winter camping in the Council's Snow Huskies program. It's different than summer camping, and it's a lot of fun. You'll learn all kinds of things: team building, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and you'll even learn to cook, all in the great outdoors, a comfortable cabin to get a good night's sleep with your campmates. Of course, there are a lot of other fun activities too. You can get in plenty of cross-country skiing and snowshoeing in the wilderness.
You've arrived at Philmont Scout Ranch. The ranch covers 137,000 acres, about 214 square miles of rugged mountain wilderness in the Sangre de Cristo range of the Rocky Mountains in northern New Mexico. Abundant wildlife roam freely at Philmont. Deer, elk, coyote, antelope, mountain lion, buffalo, beaver, wild turkey, bear, and others all live on the land here. The hills and canyons teem with birds, and the streams abound with fish.
The natural beauty of Philmont includes the soaring Tooth of Time, the blue water of Cimarroncito Reservoir, the panoramic sweep of the plains from Uraca Mesa, and sunlight filtering through the aspens along the rippling Rayado. The cool mountains harbor a wonderful wilderness of trees, shrubs, flowers, and grasses.
Since Philmont's first camping season in 1939, more than 900,000 scouts, venturers, and their leaders have met the rigorous challenge of the ranch's backpacking program.
10 years ago, I was out here with a group of boys, and I would recommend it to all the whole nation, in fact, come out here. I really mean that. It's good experience.
Each expedition follows one of 35 itineraries. Itineraries vary in difficulty and in the program features offered.
Right now we're just doing a service project. We're cutting down trees, but we're also on a 90-something mile hike.
These trees we're cutting down is to help with the meadow, like regeneration. We've also been cutting down the shrubbery and anything else that isn't really like grass or meadow.
Crews hike Philmont's mountains and spend their nights at one of the ranch's 34 staffed backcountry camps, or 55 trail camps. Crews on the trail can participate in a variety of programs presented by the Philmont camp staff. Those programs include horseback riding, burro packing, gold panning, rock climbing, 30-06 rifle shooting, archaeology, mountain biking, and interpretive programs such as homesteading and Mountain Man Rendezvous.
Philmont's signature program is the High Adventure Expedition. Available every summer from early June to late August, each trek offers opportunities to explore the high country in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains of northern New Mexico. Experience the thrill of climbing mountains more than 2 miles high. Participate in a wide array of activities that teach scouting skills, including backpacking, camping, climbing, fishing, forestry, horsemanship, Indian lore, and much more. Develop skills in the areas of leadership, group dynamics, wilderness problem solving, and outdoor survival.
On Philmont cavalcade expeditions, crews ride horses instead of hiking through the mountain wilderness, like the famous trappers who first explored the West.
Philmont means camping with your own unit, as well as meeting and sharing experiences with other crews from all over America and other countries. The experience provides an unequaled opportunity for fellowship and understanding, as well as for personal growth.
Welcome to paradise, where scouting adventures take place all over the Florida Keys and the Bahamas.
For the next few minutes, we'll share with you some of the incredible opportunities for scouts to forge lifetime memories at the Florida National High Adventure Sea Base, located about 2 hours south of Miami in the fantastic Florida Keys.
We'll begin underwater, where just a few miles offshore, scouts scuba dive and snorkel around the only living coral reef in North America. Here they come face to face with thousands of fish in every color imaginable. The pillars of living coral and vibrant marine life offer a unique view into the unending diversity of natural beauty on Earth. Scouts come away with a greater appreciation of the undersea world and their role as stewards of this amazing environment.
I got to see a lot of great sights. I was scuba diving with my dad, which was fun. Yeah, once in a lifetime experience that I hope to do again.
Back on the surface, crews sail the emerald waters on tall mast ships or smaller sailing yachts. They learn the proper techniques to operate the vessels while enjoying the thrill of racing along in waters populated by pirates just a few centuries ago.
Okay, everybody in position. All right, pull down and pull back, pull down and pull back, pull down and pull back.
Along with exploring the Keys, there's plenty of time for snorkeling and fishing off the boats. Nothing like freshly caught grouper to add to the galley's evening meals.
Oh, that's good.
Speaking of fishing, there's an entire sea base adventure devoted to angling. Weather often dictates the itinerary, but with state-of-the-art fishing tackle, rods, and reels provided, hooking everything from mahi-mahi to bonefish to wahoo becomes a real possibility.
And of course, no scouting location would be complete without an opportunity for camping. In this case, Scouts make Big Munson Island their home for a multi-day campout. Oh, and just to be clear, Big Munson is a deserted island, so you have to wade ashore with all your supplies after paddling nearly 6 miles from the base. Robinson Crusoe would be right at home with these Scouts.
A lot of fishing, that's the big thing we like doing is deep sea fishing, and then we also do the crab races with the hermit crabs.
That's a sampling of just a few of the programs at Sea Base, Scouting's most complete aquatic facility.
You're looking at part of the pristine Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness, home for the Boy Scouts of America's 3 Northern Tier National High Adventure Bases. From incredible canoe journeys to wild winter wilderness camping, you're about to see everything the BSA has to offer in the Great North Woods. The flagship location for the Northern Tier programs is the Charles L. Somers Canoe Base, the oldest high adventure base for the National Boy Scouts of America. Located just outside Ely, Minnesota, the base provides the launching point for 6 to 10-day canoe trips into some of the most spectacular lakes and forests in the world. North of the border, Canada serves as home for the other 2 Northern Tier bases, the Don Rugert and Northern Expeditions canoe bases.
Done a lot of canoeing beforehand to get ready for the trip?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's pretty confident.
Regardless of which base you select, a unique experience awaits you, since your crew will choose its own route and decide what to do along the way. Do you want to paddle lots of miles? Go to Canada? Paddle from base to base? Every crew answers these questions differently and sets their itinerary accordingly after arriving at the base of their choice.
So we got a bunch of stuff to do to get us ready to go out on the trail today. And we've got this checklist here, and before they turn us loose tomorrow,
a trained adult BSA National High Adventure Base staff interpreter accompanies each crew on their trek.
And you'll kind of notice a theme here. Most of the meals have got a noodle of some sort. They've got the meat and the foil wrappers here that we'll rip open and put in out on the trail. Sounds good.
Standard trek schedules include an arrival and outfitting day, then several days out in the Boundary Waters before returning to the originating base and overnighting for the trip home. Your crew might go for days without seeing other people out in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness, with its more than 1 million acres and thousands of miles of water routes. For a change of pace, the Ootpik Adventure Program at the Charles L. Somers Base offers some of the best cold weather camping opportunities in North America. The highly trained staff helps Scouts learn cold weather camping skills like dog sledding, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, clothing and sleeping systems, building snow shelters, animal tracking, cold weather cooking, and ice fishing.
People always come back with smiles on their face, and they go back with memories, it's a high adventure. Memories will last a lifetime.
Program links include weekend, long weekend, and midweek opportunities, as well as a longer holiday stay between Christmas and New Year's. Okay, back to the canoe trekking programs. Quality gear and good food help ensure a great trip. All 3 Northern Tier bases feature state-of-the-art equipment for trekking into the canoe country. Scouts can choose between standard aluminum and lightweight Kevlar or fiberglass canoes, except in Beset, where there's not a lightweight option. Spacious personal gear and equipment packs make the trek efficient. Freestanding tents with mosquito netting and rain flies offer shelter for paddlers. Each base offers outstanding trail food, combining meats and fresh goods to create trail meals rivaling home cooking. Crews choose the amounts of mini items, and every crew benefits from the menus, equipment, and cooking techniques developed over decades of outfitting experience.
A little more insulation on your foot to keep you warm.
All the bases provide qualified instruction in cooking, canoeing, low-impact camping, fishing, and wilderness safety skills.